We're showing a lot of faith in this batting lineup. Going first on this pitch is either a masterstroke or a disaster waiting to happen.
Players making their way out. It's a great crowd in today with plenty of atmosphere around this ground. Plenty of wickets on offer and runs. Batters and bowlers are in the game. And there's some quality players in both teams. So I'm expecting an even contest. Let's see what happens. Nice shot, pierces the infield. Fantastic running, turned 2 into 3 there.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
The new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Finds the fielder with that shot.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Oh, there you go. A no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back.
Sandhu will be disappointed with that previous delivery. Not up to their normal standards. Edged it.
Big opportunity missed. A terrible delivery that was begging to be hit.
Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving. Played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Edged. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision? And gone. Brilliant reactions to take that one.
Such a disappointment. A lot of people here at the ground would have been looking forward to seeing this innings. As it is, they've got to walk back, barely troubling the scorers.
Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. 5 runs in that over. The Hurricanes are 5 for 1.
That shot allows them to get off the mark.
Khan, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Great shot. At least one on offer. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Nicely played. Just runs 1. Gone. Great catch. Quick reactions.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
It's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope. Might look to go big again here.
Went for the drive, complete miss.
Beautiful slower ball, no contact at all. That was just too good.
That's a solid shot. End of the over. 9 off it. The Hurricanes are 14 for 2.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
No. Terrible shot.
They just need to settle down. They've got no timing at all at the moment, and these balls are there to be hit. So time for cool heads.
Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing. Race to the boundary.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. It's a thick outside edge. It's going fine. Deep third coming around to collect it. Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. Big edge.
Didn't time it at all, but manages to get it away to the boundary.
Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Brilliant shot there.
No point running for that one. It was a four the moment it left the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot.
Really playing all their shots that over. Very expensive.
How will the bowler respond?
Finds the edge. The Thunder with a massive shout. McDermott challenging the decision. It looked out live, I've got to be honest. And a great catch at first. Good wicket to pick up, but a wasted review by the batter. You could clearly see and hear the edge and even see the deviation through to the keeper.
The left-hander is coming into bat at number 5.
Misses everything.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment.
Nice and easy there to get off the mark.
Could be close.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Oh, what a brilliant catch.
That was a blistering knock right on top of the bowling. Tried once too many times. The show ends, but they'll receive a warm reception from the crowd.
A new bowler is coming into the attack.
The captain is going with the medium pacer.
Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover.
Oh, good running. It needed to be as well. That's probably a lot closer than they expected.
That's a confident appeal. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
Well, that could have ended horribly, but very good, fast running between the stumps gets them home.
Nice shot, but straight to gully. Needs a direct hit. That's a solid shot.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Sams will be pleased with their work in that over. Kept the batters under pressure very, very well. It's something they do so well.
These two enjoy batting together, and it shows. They've used the pace off the ball and bludgeoned it when needed.
It looked like a pretty good delivery, to be honest. The umpire's given it as a wide.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. Oh, they decide to turn down the run. There may have been a single there, though.
Retains the strike. Runs were there.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Nearly gets the edge. Khan with a great delivery there.
Just need to settle down. The timing is off. These deliveries are there to be hit, but it's a time for cool heads. It was timed well for 4. Gee, that was a good shot.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there.
Bit of a wild delivery. I would have been calling it wide, but the umpire didn't agree with me.
Edge. Amazing delivery. 8 runs added in that over. The Hurricanes are 50 for 4.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Was quick onto that in the infield.
Ah, mix up there. They've been going so well out in the middle. The first sign of miscommunication. Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Needs to be on target. Worked away. That's a nice single.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Gone. Great reflexes.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Coming into bat for the Hobart Hurricanes. Please give them a round of applause.
3 runs added in that over. The Hurricanes are 53 for 5.
No waiting around, off the mark straight away.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
That's a solid shot. Bang, bowled, just stunning bowling.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket. Great shot, at least one on offer. Another scamper through for a single, good running. Sanger finishes an economical over and walks away with a wicket, which was fully deserved. Pads away. That's a confident appeal. Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover.
Found the middle of the bat, great timing. Lovely front foot shots that's raced to the boundary.
Punched off the back foot and beats the infield. More runs on offer here.
Well, you don't chase those down. Brilliantly timed off the back foot, and that has raced to the boundary.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Precision past the umpire, not likely to get cut off.
That was a lovely strike down the ground. Managed it so easily.
The end of another tidy over. Good to see the pressure starting to build on the batters. Doesn't beat the infield.
Oh, good running. It needed to be as well. That's probably a lot closer than they expected.
Nicely played. Just runs 1. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run.
Good return back from the deep.
Driven through extra cover. We'll get a single. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running. Good running. Just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike. Keep the pressure up on the bowlers.
Cover drive through cover point. 1 run. 6 runs added in that over. The Hurricanes are 74 for 6. Green, the spinner, coming into the attack.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Edged it. That's fine work by these two, putting the pressure back onto the fielders. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. That's a solid shot.
Good throw from the deep. Bang on target.
Goes for the drive, but it's a wild shot.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Going with pace now. Wow, that's missed a lot.
A little late on that, no runs scored.
Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover.
They're fast between the wickets. Good fielding keeps it close, though.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
That was a solid shot. Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably deserved more from it.
Edged. The Thunder with a massive shout. Gone. Fine catch.
Not a bad innings. Really was starting to get the runs flowing, but cut short. Important wicket to get at this stage of the match.
For the Hobart Hurricanes.
Went for the drive. Complete miss.
Beautiful slower delivery. That was just too good for them.
This should be close. That's the over. The Hurricanes are 83 for 7.
They've made it home, but there should never have been the chance of the run out in the first place.
On that nicely, good defence. Straight to the fielder.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field. Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running. Well, that could have ended horribly, but very good. Fast running between the stumps gets them home.
Beats the bat. Jeez, how's that missed the stumps? Peach of a delivery.
Another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
Now, the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming off it. Both sides need to inject some life into this match.
Runs have been at a premium this middle portion of the match.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike. Keep the pressure up on the bowlers.
Gone! Amazing accuracy.
The 8th wicket to fall. The opening batters out there in the field will probably be starting to prepare themselves for their own innings.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Shot, finds the gap with that one.
Nice and easy there to get off the mark.
Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single.
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Smacks that away through the gap. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say?
That's number 9 down. The bowling's been good so far. The 10th shouldn't be too long in coming, you'd think.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. That's a solid shot.
Oh, good running. It needed to be as well. That's probably a lot closer than they expected.
Edged it.
Meredith was maybe a bit too eager there. The ball wasn't really there to play that shot.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. No, no, no. Terrible shot.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Sanger ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket. Nicely played. Just runs one. Great shot. At least one on offer. Pick that up nicely and they'll get a couple of runs. Great shot through the gap. Classic cover drive, but finds the fielder at cover. Over the infield with a cracking shot. That's the over. The Hurricanes, 101 for 9.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shots, good running.
Sandhu coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Leans back and top edge, but it falls safely and it might just be 4 as well. I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Yorker, and it's broken the pegs. Caught the inside edge, I reckon, too. Well, it's not a great total in the end, is it? All the bowlers chipped in and contributed, whether it be with wickets, dots, or just tight bowling. There's still some pace in the pitch late on, so the chase should be pretty comfortable.
Quite right, David. It is still a good pitch to bat on as well. The Hurricanes couldn't capitalise on much throughout that innings.
Worked away, that's a nice single.
That shot sees them get their innings started.
Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Well played, could be a quick single.
That shot allows them to get off the mark. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Nice shot, pierces the infield.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary. Might look to go big again here.
Shot. There's someone out there, but they should get back for two.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff. Will it be 3 boundaries in a row?
Good shot, driven through extra cover, and they'll pick up 2 more.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Massive outside edge. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
1 gone, and an excellent start to this power play.
Edged it.
Hales is seemingly content with keeping the strike, decides against taking the single. A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
That's a solid shot.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Flicked off the pads to deep square, just the 1 on offer. And a scamper through for a single, good running.
That's what happens if you stray a little down the leg side. Makes it easy to just glance the ball off the pads and score easy runs.
Great shot, at least 1 on offer.
If that had been thrown to the other end, I think you'd be looking at another wicket for sure. Oh, good running. It needed to be as well. That's probably a lot closer than they expected.
That's a confident appeal. Nicely played. Just runs 1. 5 runs added in that over. The Thunder, 21 for none.
Whipped away nicely through the leg side. Elegant as ever and picking up good runs.
Worked it onto the leg side and got some easy runs.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
Hales turns down the single. Interesting choice.
Nicked it. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing, though. Just got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Smacks that away through the gap.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
Extra width gives them a free swing at the ball. Gone a long way back.
Goes over the top with that shot.
Too wide. It was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
End of the over. 12 runs coming from it. The Thunder, 33 for none. Was quick onto that in the infield.
Just threw the shots too early.
Nearly gets the edge. Meredith with a great delivery there.
Oh, well, that's a tight call. Didn't look to be that wide.
Well, now, that could be out. Out of the ground. That's a tremendous shot. Just sailed away.
Well, that ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is just... ridiculous. A few moves made in the field.
Gorgeous cover drive, surely heading to the boundary.
Starting to hit their stride. A fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s. How will the bowler respond?
Good catch, out.
A great innings coming to an end. Brilliant scoring. It was a very entertaining performance. We'll have to head back to the pavilion.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Edged. 11 runs added there. The Thunder are 44 for 1.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot ball.
The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? That's a solid shot.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Finds the edge. Couldn't get it through the field. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Edged it. Everyone's gone up. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Yeah, nice early call. That's an easy run.
Good return back from the deep.
It's in the air and safe. Should get some runs from that.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Great shot. At least one on offer. End of the over. A good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one.
So that's 5 down in the power play, and the bowlers have been getting the treatment by these batters. They're doing it with ease.
Nicely played. Runs one. Absolutely nothing the batter could do there. Totally undone by a superb in-swinging Yorker.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket.
Sanger gets off the mark.
Thick edge. The Hurricanes with a massive shout. Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Nice shot, pierces the infield. The end of another over. This time, though, more fielding changes are coming as the restrictions are lifted.
3 more fielders can be moved outside the circle.
That's what happens if you stray a little down the leg side. Makes it easy to just glance the ball off the pads and score easy runs.
Finds the fielder with that shot. The Hurricanes has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. They've gone up here. That's a strong appeal. What's the umpire's decision?
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single. The end of a very tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be that easy out there at the moment. Good pressure being exerted.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit. But the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure.
Fantastic running. Turned 2 into 3 there.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Good shot, a beauty.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Goes for it, over cover and away it goes. Oh, all the way for 6. That's all class you're watching right there.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened. Needs a dot ball.
That's a solid shot. That's a confident appeal. Can't get that outside the ring field.
Sanga is seemingly content with keeping the strike, decides against taking the single.
The bowler looks really confident.
Chris Jordan into the attack for the Hobart Hurricanes.
Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder.
Not a great ball, got it full and lucky not to concede a boundary.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Warner is happy with holding the strike, decides against taking the single. Maybe they didn't pick it up, really late on the shot.
Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. End of the over, just one off it. The Thunder are 80 for 2. Going with spin now.
The captain is going with the spinner.
Went for the drive, complete miss.
Well, you can't just skip down the pitch like that. How that isn't a stumping, I'll never know.
Great shot, at least one on offer. Good running, they should come back for 2. Bowled them, straight through, good swing coming back in.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything. Got down and rolled the wrist beautifully.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. Nicely played. Runs one.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
End of the over, and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Worked away. That's a nice single.
Got the boundary last ball, punches it into the gap to get a single. Excellent batting.
Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Yeah, well played. Could be a quick single. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Beats the field with a great shot.
Davies is seemingly content with keeping the strike, decides against taking the single.
And a scamper through for a single. Good running.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike. Keep the pressure up on the bowlers.
That's a solid shot. The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming off it. Both sides need to inject some life into this match.
They've done well. Sometimes after the power play, the run rate can drop a bit, but the batters have kept up the intent they had early on, and this run chase looks secure.
Swept away down a deep square, just the one.
Good throw from the deep. On target.
The Hurricanes has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. Shot, at least 2 on offer. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment.
It was just a little bit wide. Well picked up and let the ball do all the work, really, to push it down towards third man.
Shot, finds the gap with that one.
Manipulating the field, asking questions of the opposition captain as they take a single.
Swept away but finds the fielder. Jeez, timed that well.
That's the end of the match. The Sydney Thunder.
Extremely comfortable win. Just brilliant on so many levels. You can't compete with that level of skill they showed. It was a masterclass.
That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you enjoyed the match and join us again real soon.